This is the communication board that I made. A communication board is just, it can be really, really complex or it can be really simple like this one. This board just has 4 pages to it and has different kinds of situations that a student would use communication. So these are for students who are nonverbal and have no other way to communicate with people. So I have a page here that is for social. They can say things like thank you and please and excuse me, ask what a person's name is. And there's also this page, which is for lunch, so they can communicate with a paraeducator, a peer tutor, a lunch lady. Um, there's a free time page for different things that they would want to do during free time. Play on the computer, hang out with friends, draw, um, and then a recess page. So different things that they like to do. And these can be really, really individualized for a specific student. So for recess, you can have things on there that you know specifically that that student likes to do. You can have funny phrases on there, things that, if they're really competitive in Uno, you can say you're on down, or whatever you want to have on there. It's important that it's personalized and things that that student would actually say, instead of just kind of responses that everybody gives. It needs to have kind of a voice to it. So, like I said, it's used for nonverbal students. It can be really, really simple like this. It can be really, really complicated like an iPad that has lots of different buttons that expand to a lot more buttons and folders. This kind of a communication board is really good for students who maybe are just learning how to use a communication board, um, because it's very simple and it doesn't have a ton going on. So they can see that there's just a few different buttons. This is all that they need to know how to say for right now. You can have it specific to what you're learning about in math. Have a math page specific to a book that you're reading for reading time, so that that student can be involved in all the aspects of their education. It can also be used as just a substitute communication device. If you have a student who has a big, huge communication board or like a really expensive iPad, and sometimes you might not want to take that to the pool or camping or on family vacation. So this is kind of a good substitute where it doesn't cost a lot of money to make, and it's not going to get ruined easily, and if it does, it's not a big deal. It can just be made again. So yeah, it's really good for students who are nonverbal, and it can also fit in a backpack. It's easy to carry around, so it's a really good resource.